things seemingly weren't so wonderful behind the scenes on The Witcher. One of the key factors that it was not going smoothly was that their major actor decided to quit. Keep watching till the end of this video to see the real reason why Henry Cavill left The Witcher after not seeing eye to eye with producers. Let's get started. What is happening? Henry Cavill's departure from The Witcher started an uproar among fans as Liam Hemsworth takes over the role of Geralt of Rivia. Despite fans' questions about his sudden departure, it has been revealed that there may have been more to Henry Cavill's decision to leave the series than just his casting as Superman once again. Previously, there had been speculation that Henry Cavill's packed schedule with movies such as Enola Holmes 2, Black Adam, and the upcoming Man of Steel 2, along with other unannounced projects, may have been the reason for his departure from the series. However, it appears that this may not be the case, and there could be other factors at play. The reason for Henry Cavill's departure from The Witcher seems to be related to creative differences with the show's producers. According to reports, he had been waiting to leave the show since the post-production of Season 2, as he was not satisfied with the direction the show was taking and felt that his views did not align with those of the producers. So, could the real reason not be seeing eye to eye with the producers regarding content of Geralt's role? Maybe. If the source is correct, that seems to imply that one of the main reasons behind Cavill leaving the role is that he was not happy with how his character was being portrayed. Potential creative controversies have been a major topic of conversation concerning The Witcher and Cavill's departure. There hasn't been any proof of such assertions up until now. Although Cavill has frequently voiced his love for CD Projekt Red's video games and Andrzej Sapkowski's books, he has not made his reasons for leaving the role of Geralt of Rivia known in the public eye. Many people have cited several insignificant remarks he made in numerous interviews about wanting to tell a story that honors Sapkowski's work. According to reports, some of the writers on the show were not big fans of the books or games that the series is based on, and were even openly critical of the source material. This was a point of contention for Henry Cavill, who was a passionate fan of the series and wanted to stay true to the story. Cavill helped shape how Geralt is portrayed in the show. According to showrunner Lauren S. Hissrich, she disclosed in 2021 that Cavill will communicate with her about the portrayal of the titular monster slayer on television. She continued to explain how Henry Cavill had been highly enthusiastic about his character and how his love for Geralt and the games brings more life to the show itself. During the press tours for the third season of The Witcher, it was apparent that Cavill had a different attitude toward the show. He made multiple comments about wanting Geralt to behave more like his character in the book. He said, "The toughest part for me was finding that balance between the showrunner's vision and my love for the books, and trying to bring that Geralt to the showrunner's vision." The real and clear reason behind Henry Cavill's departure from the show is still unclear, but it is known that he left on good terms with the crew. He has also expressed his support for Chris Hemsworth taking over the role of Geralt of Rivia in the future. Although Cavill hasn't officially stated that he had left the show because of these reasons, it seems unlikely to be anything to do with him returning to the role of Superman. As Redenian Intelligence mentions in an old interview on the subject, he claimed he could do both roles at once, saying, "You've got to keep in mind that regardless of what movies I'll be doing over the next few years, you can fit 2 projects into 1 year." Cavill shared the big news on Instagram. He wrote, "Some news to share from the continent. My journey as Geralt of Rivia has been filled with both monsters and adventures, and alas, I will be laying down my medallion and my swords for Season 4. In my stead, the fantastic Mr. Liam Hemsworth will be taking up the mantle of the White Wolf. As with the greatest of literary characters, I pass the torch with reverence for the time spent embodying Geralt and enthusiasm to Liam's take on this most fascinating and nuanced of men. Liam, good sir, this character has such a wonderful depth to him. Enjoy diving in and seeing what you can find. If not Superman, maybe we'll get The Witcher? With Cavill's Superman run officially over, fans were left wondering if he'd return to The Witcher. But that won't be the case. Cavill returned as Superman in the credits score of Black Adam, while Warner Brothers was courting writers for a new Cavill-led Superman movie to be produced by Carlos Roven. The plan got upended when James Gunn and Peter Safran took over DC Studios in November. The duo is overhauling the DC universe, starting with a new Gunn-scripted Superman movie that will not start Cavill. Peter and I have a DC slate ready to go, which we couldn't be more over the moon about. We'll be able to share some exciting information about our first projects at the beginning of the new year, Gunn shared on Twitter. Among those in the slate is Superman. In the initial stages, our story will be focusing on an earlier part of Superman's life, so the character will not be played by Henry Cavill. But we just had a great meeting with Henry, and we're big fans, and we talked about a number of exciting possibilities to work together in the future. According to some insiders, Gunn's script will focus on Superman's life as a cub reporter in the fictional city Metropolis. Audiences will encounter him meeting key characters like colleague Lois Lane. Because Gunn's Superman is younger, there will never be a chance of Cavill playing the role. It's sad news, everyone. I will, after all, not be returning as Superman, after being told by the studio to announce my return back in October. Prior to their hire, this news isn't the easiest. But that's life. I respect that James and Peter have a universe to build. I wish them and all involved with the new universe the best of luck and the happiest of fortunes, Cavill wrote on Instagram following the news. And The Witcher fans were not thrilled when Cavill announced his exit from the series, and the series confirmed Hemsworth would be taking over the role. Netflix's head of US and Canada scripted series Peter Friedlander assured fans Hemsworth was the right choice. Henry is an extraordinary Geralt, and I think Liam will continue and also be an extraordinary Geralt. There has been a legacy of amazing Ionic characters when the actors have changed, and we're hugely optimistic about this. We will continue to honor the IP, the fans, the storytelling all the way through, Friedlander said. What are Cavill's plans? When Netflix closes a door, Amazon opens a window. It's a pure classic. It is reported that Cavill is attached to a star in and executive produce a series adaptation of Warhammer 4000 for Amazon Studios. I have loved Warhammer since I was a boy, making this moment truly special for me. The opportunity to shepherd this cinematic universe from its inception is quite the honor and the responsibility, said Cavill. It's basically a best-case scenario for Cavill. He was passionate about Superman, and he was passionate about Geralt. But it seems issues with creative leadership drove him away from those roles in one way or another. Now he's in a position to drive a new franchise and beat an EP along the way. Cavill has spent the past years building clout as a great reputation, even in his lesser-known roles like Enola Holmes on Mission Impossible Fallout. He enjoyed the benefits of that by bringing some of the greatest genre franchises to life. But now he's got the chance of a lifetime to show a whole new fandom to those who might be intimidated by miniature tabletop sci-fi wargames. It's true that Henry Cavill seems to prioritize having fun and doing projects that he enjoys, and a Warhammer series could certainly fit the bill. While it remains to be seen how successful the series will be, fans can certainly look forward to seeing Cavill bring his passion and enthusiasm to the project. What do you think about Henry Cavill leaving The Witcher? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below.